When a man's been drummed out of the army, he's an outcast, despised by all men. I'd rather be shot at dawn any day. Besides, I never get up before 10. Well, once I were drummed out, though today I'm an hero, with all that a soldier could wish. But once poor George here stood before a court-martial, with head bowed in shame and anguish. And the old colonel said as he heard the charge read, "That's a terrible crime, George," said he. And word went around, has old George been a traitor to his king and his country? Nay, I were charged with a crime worse than that, far more dastardly, wicked and mean. I were charged with maliciously pouring cold water in beer in the sergeant's canteen. But the colonel's voice shook and he swallowed a lump. And he said, Nay, oh dear. Good beer is the lifeblood of our glorious army. Our battles was all won on beer. And what have you to say to this terrible charge? I said, Nout. He said, Nout? I said, Nout. He said, can't you say out, but nout? I said, Nout. Well then, George, he said, they'll be drummed out. Well, next morning, the company lined up on parade. I stood to attention, quite stiff, and the sergeant stepped forward and knocked off my helmet. And worse, he untied me quiff. Well, I had one in those days. Well, the sergeant took out his sword and cut off me coat buttons. Them buttons fell blink on the floor. And when he began on me trousers, I said, don't lower me prestige anymore. Then he pulled off me medals, me 25 medals what I'd won out in different parts. But I said to him, hey, give me 2 of them back, 'cause I won them there too, playing darts. Next the pipes and the drums, they struck up the Rhodes march, and soon I were outside the gate. Then up rode the colonel's young daughter, God bless her, the pride of the regiment, our Kate. She said, what's to do, George? I said, what's to do? I'm drummed out, lass, for watering beer. Then she fell off her horse, threw her arms round my neck and said, oh, George, you poor innocent dear. Then she rushed to her father, the colonel, and said, here, Papa, I'll hand you the dope. Poor George, he is innocent. I did the deed. I was told to by my band of hope. Well, the colonel, he said, Corporal George, please come back. I said, nay, I've just been drummed out. He said, Sergeant George, please. But I shrugged and said, no, no. He said, Lieutenant George, come forgive and forget. But I stamped and said, nay, be gone. He said, Captain George? I said, Captain, toot. Make it Major and then I'll clock on. So that's how I won my commission, my lads. A commission I feel was well earned. It's 10% on the beer, 5% on the spirits and the pennies on bottles returned. And the regiment gave me this tankard, inscribed with these words, which I'm proud they could forge. Presented by 1st Lancashire Fusiliers to their champion liar, Old George.